Yo, you listening to the Oprah Rose Show with TT and Gigi, and yeah, get it poppin'.
Thoughts. Everything begins with thoughts.
She's a slut, she's a hoe, she's this, she's that.
We say to girls, you can have ambition, but not too much.
It's about people being uncomfortable with women owning their sexuality.
What is the truest, highest vision that you hold for yourself?
I'm a real ass bitch, and I'm gonna get everything that I'm gonna get on my own.
I know for sure. You don't get what you wish for. You get what you believe.
Hi.
Hello.
What's up? What's up?
I'm TT.
I'm Gigi.
And I'm Didi. Oh my God, we're back, y'all.
After 2 months, bitch. Woo, child.
It's been a minute.
The Oprah Rose.
You're tuning in.
Are we talking to ourselves?
Hello. Oh my God. Listen.
Shit.
It's literally an echo. Like, I hope y'all are still listening. I feel like everybody also takes a break during the summer. Not everybody, but you know, it's just like TV shows. We say this every season, I feel like. And, you know, life has been lifing. The dolls are parents, plural. Like, it's a lot going on. Like, I've been having the best summer.
I'm not the only parent anymore.
I know. It's great. Time out. Clap it up for the first time we've recorded. And it's two parents. I mean, out of us. You know what I mean?
There are parents on the call.
It's parents on the call. Child, I thought I was going to be one too, but it's okay. It's parents on the call.
I mean, child, there is still time.
It's still time. It's still time.
Absolutely.
So much has happened since July 10th.
That was the last time. I mean, it was just an episode with the two of y'all because I think T was.
That's right.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my God. That's right. Having a horrible time. Yeah, that night. Yes. Damn, I forgot about that too. Wow.
Like the summer's just been. Yeah, the summer's been long. I can't believe it's actually September.
I know.
Crept up on me in a way. I'm like, damn. We fall.
Yeah, it's been a blur. It's definitely been a blur for me. In a good way, but it's been a blur. I feel like we need to start though with updates. The biggest being two parents on the call.
The newest parent. Shout out to
the newest parent. Let's give a PTA meeting right now.
PTA meeting.
And I got called up first. But yes, officially. I'm sure y'all follow me on socials. You've seen the post that 6 o'clock and I did announcing our little baby girl who's here, and we're just so blessed that she came healthy on the day she was supposed to be here. TT's birthday,
August 5th.
Right, TT's birthday, which
the doll world.
Her scheduled date to be here. She came on that day in the afternoon. And we've just been like head over heels. She's beautiful. She has her own personality. I know she's going to run this house because the two of us being Cancers, she being a double Leo, is good. And you know, people say that you see the personality of kids very early on, and I'm like, I see that now. I'm delirious. I haven't slept really since she's been here. I don't think people talk about that enough. And if you are a single mom, a single dad, anyone who has a child that doesn't have help, my heart goes out to you because I don't know how you do it. Like we have Anthony's mom here right now who's helping us, and she has been a godsend. I can tell you what we'd be doing if she wasn't here. Probably arguing. Just because of the fact of like, it's just so much with her, and you know, you got to live your life too because we're also working, and that could be difficult too.
We need paid maternity and paternity leave.
Yeah,
ain't that what Kamala fighting for?
They're not talking about it enough, and people don't really. It's very hard if it's not your reality, but once it becomes your reality, you're like, what the fuck? I cannot believe this, you know?
Yeah.
It's much.
Yeah.
What and I think it's different for each state. What is I feel like New York is like 6 weeks or something like that. What is the pay? What is it? I guess if it's even offered, and it's like a little bit of time.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
it's federally, it's not mandated that you
Yeah.
take that time.
Mandated.
That is by your employer.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
decide to give it to you. And so obviously if I share with y'all my in the beginning of the year how I had lost my job, and I don't even know if I told on the show that I had a new job, but because of that I wasn't able to take the time off because I literally started a month before she was born.
Mm-hmm.
And so that being difficult too, just, you know, trying to get up to speed and, you know,
Yeah.
show up as your full self and waking up at not even waking up, not she's going to sleep at 8 a.m. Just trying
And the
to
day
get
starts. Yeah.
getting the day started kind of thing. So, you know, little frequent naps and trying to get sleep in wherever we can.
Yeah.
Any tips? I'm like, because I mean, I think there's so many things that people don't tell you, you know, or even things that I think, let's say maybe for a non-parent, even
Right.
of like, I actually, funny enough, I when you said it, it made me think. I had this conversation with my sister, and she was just saying how tired she was, and the baby's 16 months old, and I was like, well. I would think, and maybe I was being insensitive. I was just like, you know, you probably are not going to sleep until the baby's like 10 or something. Like, I would think, you know, until kids kind of like get in their own way and want like nothing to do with you and are like, not even at 10, you're completely self-sufficient, but really, really self-sufficient, that you're not going to get a lot of sleep. And I guess, you know, she said something to me about it being kind of like insensitive, and at first I was annoyed, to be completely honest, and I was like,
She was so tired.
I think I was just annoyed at her response, because I was like, well, I didn't mean it, you know, like with
Right.
malice, like it was a joke, and
But
I
then
also
it's
thought
also
real.
that idea of like when you're tired, sometimes your response is really off. Like I find myself having to think about what I'm gonna say before I say it. Not that I'm gonna say something off, but like I'm
Yeah.
so delirious. I don't even know what the hell I'm
What
talking
I'm saying.
about. What I'm
Yeah.
saying, kind of thing.
Yeah. And I think what I just said to her was like, well, next time I can just listen. Like, I guess I
Yeah.
don't have to respond. So are
Yeah.
there any, like, I guess, advice that the parents have, you know, like I said, just on anything? I mean, there's so many, that's like a vast
Yeah.
ass, like,
I mean, the biggest thing for
thing.
me right now is giving myself grace. Like, she's been going through this fussiness with gas. I mean, because the babies are learning how to use every part of their body at the moment.
Yeah.
And like, I feel helpless. Like, I can't do anything for her. So, trying to figure out, like, milk and bottles and all of that. And that's giving each other grace.
Me and
Right.
yeah.
This is our first child, so we don't even know what the right thing to do is. So it's like we're leaning on each other, like, oh, what do you think we should do? Well, let's just go with that, and like giving grace that neither of us may be right, right? Because we don't have
Yeah.
a kid. So that's for me right now. Being a month in would be grace because
Yeah.
it's needed for yourself as well as anyone else helping you in your village.
Yeah. But that's your kid, and you gonna learn her, and she's gonna learn you.
Yes, over time. We get to know each other still.
Yeah, y'all still getting to know each
I'm 3 days in this hole. Okay. We just got here.
I just got
I mean, I'm learning her every day, so
Yeah.
for sure.
And I will say, I will add to you giving yourself grace, because it's very hard for dads on a dad scope in general, because your parenting starts the second that they come, where like, as you know, if you were the woman having the baby, you know, you kind of, those instincts start to kick in over time, like while you're growing them. So you kind of start off on the short end of the stick, but I think you guys catch up very quickly, you know.
You don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah, you don't have a choice. And so, obviously, you know, you had your son earlier this year, and so as a mom of two, are you sleeping?
Yes.
Oh, girl.
What did I tell you, boo? I told you and Anthony, sleep train that baby the second that they don't have to eat at night no more. Like in
She
the
still
middle of
got
the
to eat at night. She's still eating in the middle of the night.
She still eat in the middle of that. She still has to, because she's, you know.
When can you start sleep training? What is that, like 6 months?
You can do before then. I think technically you can start around the 3 month time. I never did it that soon. That was just a little bit too soon for me. I
Yeah.
did Jesse at 5 months and I did Max at 6 months.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, baby, I'm gonna try at 3. Okay.
Listen, by all means, because
I mean, I say that now,
they're
but,
capable.
you know.
They're capable. I think the thing is like you get comfortable because once they get into that infant phase and they start sleeping for longer stretch of time, they're like, okay, it's okay. I don't need to do that. I don't need to sleep train because it's not for it's not for the weak. Like
Because they
you
cry, right? They
they
have to
cry.
soothe.
They cry. They have to learn how to put themselves to sleep and to self-soothe. And
Oh,
Max actually was the polar opposite of Jesse. He was a gem. Like the process.
He's like sleep and eat. I love
That
it.
baby making up for his C-section scar every day. Okay, he's putting points on the board.
Yo, shut up.
That's an ugly ass scar. I got to look at it every day, but he is a sweetie. So Jesse was very difficult. It was 5 days, hours of crying. Like I felt like a bad mother. I really did.
Mm-hmm.
But knowing her personality, she's just very strong-willed. So
Yeah.
she
It's so funny you saying that. I was like, I can see Jesse just doing.
she was
Yeah.
like, fuck is this? Like, how
Yeah.
dare you? You know?
yeah.
But Max is just way more chill. He's like he's just a very easygoing baby. And so when I introduced it to him, he cried maybe 20 minutes and that's it. We had a little bit of regression last week, but if you
And they do that, right? And they regress.
babies
So
regress.
yeah. All of a
That's,
sudden,
that's natural. So you just stay the course, you know, you look on the monitor or peep in to make sure that they good. And it's just a gentle reminder, like, you good?
See, I ain't gonna be sleeping. I'm gonna be looking at the monitor, like, just smiling at the monitor, like, look at her. Look at
Oh
her
my
sleeping.
gosh. Oh,
But that's the thing too. It's like they keep you up at night and then you like delirious and tired. But then I'm looking at you smiling while you sleeping on me, and I'm like, oh my God, you're so cute.
yeah.
I mean, for us, you know, we worked for these moments for like almost 4 years, right? And so I think even having her here, a lot of times I'm like, wow, this really happened.
It's really real.
All of these steps that we had to take with creating embryos and surrogacy, and I've talked about it on the show for a while, and I probably was a little quiet towards the end because once we had once the surrogacy part happened, we had one embryo, so we didn't even want to tell people until we knew we were kind of in a place that everything is going to be okay to now even get people excited in case anything happened. And that seems so long ago. Now,
what a miracle baby!
It's truly one embryo that we had to use. And so when I look at her, I'm like, you were meant to be here.
Yeah, Miss Parker. I keep telling y'all, I cannot wait for the Parker Max meetup. Like, oh my gosh. I cannot wait.
Yeah. I mean, G said he a little rough. So
he a little rough.
I think she a little rough too. So we'll see what happens. They'll be the best of friends.
And I wonder if even like I was just playing with my niece and because of the dog, like the dog was under, I just had to let the dog has been hiding under my feet since we've been here because she will take his whole head, grab his tail, like she like bulldozes through. She literally, she's so rough. She literally, but also an Aries. And I mean, like he runs from her. He was in my lap, like I said, under my feet the whole night. I'm like, you're gonna be rough. Yeah, I was like, oh, you're gonna be rough. So I wonder, and Oliver, you know, Oliver's obviously a little older, so he ain't gonna be with the shits a little too much. But
he actually has been pretty good, just in terms of if she cries, he will go over to her and like just sit there
and look. Yeah, that's what Precious
look and like, is everything okay?
Yeah.
Like one time he like was coming to get me, and I was like, well, I wasn't going because you know she had
mad
somebody.
At you and Aunt when y'all brought her home? Like was he?
He wasn't. He was. We were gonna do something where we were gonna like let him smell like her blanket to close to get like adjusted. But we didn't have time because y'all met him before. He's so high energy. He just ran to the door kind of thing. So it was like we like put her down a little bit. He sniffed her and like went about his business. And then I think he realized like, oh, she's actually here for a while.
Yeah, this is not. Yeah, she ain't leaving.
She's not leaving. And I think he just like instantly went into like big brother mode and like, and whenever she's crying, he's right there. Like he'll try to sniff her a little bit, and then like go away. Like he does. I don't know. He knows he has to be gentle.
Yeah. That's why
Yeah.
I'm interested when especially when she starts like walking
I
and
know. And she
crawling,
can like
how
hit him,
he's gonna
like hit him
exactly.
and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a lot. I was
Yeah.
watching them like I was fearful for the dog actually, and the
Right.
dog is batshit crazy. Okay, that's a crazy ass dog, and I was like, damn, I feel bad for the dog.
It's giving. Don't worry about me. Worry about the bear. Check on the
Literally,
bear.
check. It's literally giving check on the bear. Yeah, big check on the bear vibes.
Yeah.
No, I'm so happy for you, D. Like you said, it's just been such a long journey.
Thank y'all.
So
It has
happy
been. It
that
has been. Yeah.
you
And,
know.
I had no complaint about being tired. Like that's literally the only thing I got, and I'm blessed that that's the only thing.
Yeah,
So one of these days, I'll have a full night of sleep.
One day,
one
it's
of
gonna be glorious. And you gonna wake up like, is
I
she out?
know that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like
Like run into
I
the
feel
run
bad
into
I didn't wake up in the
like
middle of the night.
yeah.
I'm praying for y'all. I'm praying for y'all sleep.
Thank you for coming to the PTA meeting, TT.
I know. No, well, G, I want to just stay here. Like, G, you're like now. I feel like that's what I said. You really in this hoe.
Oh yeah.
Your baby girl had a birthday.
Oh my
Like,
God.
She's not even a baby girl. Like,
I hate kids' birthdays. I realize that. It's so
why?
much. It's so much work. It is so
oh
This
my
is
gosh,
true.
it's giving cake and ice
He
cream and
called
keep it
me. I was
pushing.
like running around all frantic at the Sky Zone trying to keep up with the kids. Cause you know, it'd be bigger kids there and they be rough. You know, like
Yeah,
one
Yeah.
kid,
jumping
my
all
kid,
around.
she was crying. I'm like ready to fight the kid. It's like, okay, you know, it's a lot.
Oh my
But she
gosh,
was happy. That's all that matters. So shout out to her. Can't believe it's been 6 years.
I cannot believe you have a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
I cannot believe you have a 6-year-old.
I mean, I remember doing the show, and and she was very, very
Like
baby,
9 months old. I think our
just
100th episode, or maybe 9. I think she might have been like 9 or 10
Yeah.
months old or something on
It's
our 100th
funny because
episode.
Jamal was on that
Yep.
episode,
Mhm.
and he responded to my story that I posted about her and it being her birthday, and he was like, "Oh my God, it seems just like yesterday I was recording and holding her
Yep.
for y'all episode," and
And
I'm
y'all
like,
both lived in New York.
mm-hmm.
Like shit was so different. It's so crazy.
So very
it was
different.
so different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're a
Yeah.
mom of 2.
Would not recommend.
Messes.
I would not recommend.
Yeah, multiple kids is like,
Sure.
I don't know how they did this. I was telling my mom, I was like, how did you do this? She was like, I don't know. I just had to. I'm like, you kept bringing them home. Like,
Yeah.
what?
No, I just had to, and you kept bringing them home.
Because your mom had what, 5?
5, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, like
I don't know how they did that back in the day. I think, but I also think that, and this is no slight to, the past generations, but I think that probably the intentionality and care that, like y'all and other parents have, it's also so much more of like,
Yeah.
oh, we got to do this and this type of thing, where it was like, just eat your food, eat
Yeah.
them damn vegetables, go to school, like
He also had like
wasn't
health
like
resources. Like I grew up in walking distance from both of my grandparents' house.
also community is
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah.
community is a very I was talking about that earlier. It's a huge thing. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like if I
And-
lived in Elkhart, my reality wouldn't be this. At
Yeah.
all, but who
Yeah.
wants to live in Elkhart? And I love where I'm from, but no thanks. So
Yeah.
I kind of suffer for that, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, literally same, I think, and that's why I'm fortunate that our moms can come here and help us, because without that, like, what are we doing hiring a nanny to, help? Because it's like
Yeah.
we're also already doing a lot individually and together that I don't know. And to your point, T, like that's what it was. It was really that community of people really helping. And we've joked about like, will we move back home? It's like sometimes you think about that because you need the help. Like,
Would you? You guys are both remote.
yeah, I think for me, I have this idea that if I've done something, I don't need to do it again. I'm open to moving. I don't know that it'd be back to that area. I'm not opposed to it, but
Yeah.
like I'm like I could explore somewhere else actually, rather than I've done that already for
Mm.
20 years. So yeah, but I don't know
Okay.
where else we'd go.
Right. That sounds like, where else would you
And I'm in
go?
no thought right now to even think about moving anywhere. Like love our home, Atlanta's really
Yeah.
to me, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What about you? I mean, you've been like you are a New Yorker at
I
this
know.
point.
I'm a New Yorker at this point.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I'm staying. I'll probably end up in Jersey, like I always said. I'm staying. So
Yeah, I get it. I
it's
get it.
not.
I miss the conveniences most of all. Like the idea of opening your door in the city.
Hey, did the
That's what I
internet
miss about
get knocked out down
the
there?
city.
Yeah, and that's what I said. I think I could definitely, though, go for like a slower pace,
Damn.
like with a kid, especially. Like I kind of, there's a part of me
Okay,
though
no,
that
I was
wants
just
to
I'm screaming.
raise
I was just
like
wondering
a
if it like
Brooklyn
came out
baby,
unplugged or
like
something.
People do
a
it,
lot
right?
harder.
Recording
Yeah,
and
people do it a lot
my
harder.
internet got lost. Okay.
But I think with once you start getting into it, it's like obviously
I'm
like a
upstairs in
suburb
my
or something is gonna
office,
be like a whole
and I
hell of
was
a lot
on the
easier. I still don't have no damn kids, so I don't know. We ain't there yet. So I'm a Brooklynite. I think it's 16 years.
No,
I moved like August 29th or something like that, 30th. So yeah, it's been like 16 years.
It was fine for 30 minutes, and then it just
16 years.
But y'all don't have no issues down
there.
Okay, driving
okay.
away.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Wow, I forgot about that song. Where is Sister? She always trying to sell something now. Like, girl, promote your album.
Beyonce, and I just realized this is the anniversary of when like Renaissance was happening around this time last year, because I remember I was in LA during this time for the shows, and then obviously like her birthday show and all that. Why? And the thing is, Beyonce, I love you, doll, but I'm not drinking no damn bourbon.
We bought it just to have at the bar kind of thing, but like...
Oh, so it is out.
Well, you can order it. You can order it. Okay. It's not shipping, and I don't think it ships until her birthday.
Okay, but you did a pre-order. Okay.
You could do a pre-order. It's like $90. And my sister said, I'm trying anything and merchandise wise. Y'all gonna get hair care, y'all gonna get perfume, y'all gonna get whiskey, y'all gonna get a million vinyls, however many vinyls you want. I'm gonna print them.
Why is she selling so much stuff right now, though, is my thing? Because we don't have no visuals.
No idea. Every time I get an email, she's selling something. Get out of my pocket. I
don't know why. Yeah, and I never used the Sacred or whatever. I still haven't used it. Like, I'm also not buying that damn whiskey, or bourbon or whatever the hell it is. Like, Beyonce, give us some damn videos. Just get
in front of a camera, okay?
Yeah, like, girl.
And I hate to be that person, right? Because she's given us so much of herself for so many years since she's been 16, right? And she's now 42 or something like that.
Yeah.
But, like, come on.
Yeah, I'm sick of the merchandise. Like I said, I want music from Beyonce. I don't need anything else from her, but a tour, some visuals, and music. Like, I don't at all.
Yeah. And so Adele's doing that tour right now in Munich. That's like the 30 nights with Adele. And they built out this stadium essentially for, her to perform there for 30 nights.
Oh, wow.
It's like a fairground, custom drinks,
really
changes every day. Please Google, like, it's an amazing endeavor that she's doing. By the end of it, like, she'll set some record for like the most amount made in like a space. But Live Nation did a whole custom stadium build for her. And so they're using it as a way of testing the idea of using legacy artists to put them in a space and having fans come to that space and make it like a thing.
Where the hell's Munich again?
Germany.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it has to be somebody like that with the reach. Like,
yeah. So people are thinking that Beyonce may do something similar where it's like a Cowboy Carter festival, and then like you go to like a fairground and it's like a whole thing.
That's
but
cool.
That would be cool.
Okay.
If she would do it. Now, I don't know.
Right.
She might sell us some nail polish next.
Yeah, it's like, what's next? Like, girl, I just also enough. Stop.
It's very weird when these really rich people are like thirsty to just push out products. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's in poor taste. I also
Like the only one, I mean, I think Rihanna just has it so well, you know,
she
like,
does, but I'm even tired of her, respectfully. Like,
and I am like a Fenty girl, so I am usually prone to whatever she
I
like.
love Fenty, but no, I'm not trying your hair products. I didn't do
Oh yeah, no, I'm not trying.
I don't
that,
want
no.
that. I'll go and get some Savage stuff here, but I still don't like that you have to do like a monthly
the
subscription. I hate that
subscription.
too.
That's very like it's very I can't think of the word where you take advantage of fuck, I can't think of it. Perpetuatory
Advantage.
predatory.
Okay.
Not Lord. It's very predatory, and it's on people who don't have the same type of like not even close to having
same type of
money as she does. You know, so
Well, that's
like,
what I was gonna say though.
Cancel your subscription. It's $50. Like, and now I
Yeah.
have to purchase.
What?
Like,
that's why I've never had this subscription.
like,
I know.
you know, so the Fenty, I mean, the Savage that I've purchased, they have she has a brick and mortar here in LA in the mall.
Okay.
So I'll go there and get things. But yeah, I don't know. I'm over consumerism. Over it being pushed on me from everybody, to be quite it.
TikTok, it's literally everywhere. Yeah, as we always be like, capitalism is capitalizing, and it is through and through with the celebrities. Like I said, TikTok shopping, definitely. Let me tell y'all, don't ever buy no goddamn hair from TikTok shop. I use some damn human hair for them braids, and that hair just became like another thing. Or I don't even know what the hair did. It was ridiculous. It literally took on it was so nappy, and it was blonde. It was like unbelievable. I couldn't even comb it like at one point in braids.
No.
But I mean, it was fine because it was like the last week. But
was it cheap?
Yeah.
I think this TikTok shop assumed he wasn't paying top notch.
No, child, but it was like $30 or something like that. But $40 for like,
so let me see,
26-inch. But it was going in braids, so I was like, all right, it doesn't matter. Oh, it matters. It definitely matters. As soon as I got that shit wet, it was just like on the fritz. Like it didn't know what to do with itself. So yeah.
But what human was that hair on?
No, a horse.
I don't think it was on a human.
That shit was not human. It was fucking horsehair. That was not from anybody's human anything. It's horrible. Like horrible, but
like people actually use horse's hair.
It's like yucky. Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know where my hair comes. The rest of it is human, so I don't even. But I think Yaki's horsehair. I don't know. I know, right? Learn something new every day. I don't know.
Right. Like, I'm going to go down the TikTok rabbit hole after this about horsehair.
Goodbye. What will you find?
Listen, I'll be up late at night. I'll be up in the middle of the night just
scrolling.
Well, right now I've just been binging TV shows, so I'm on House of the Dragon right now.
Oh, okay. And you never even watched Game of Thrones?
I watched Game of Thrones.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I watched it. I finished.
Okay.
I watched it in the pandemic.
Okay,
it was like a
I
pandemic
don't
binge.
think I remember that. Okay,
rewatching
it was like beginning. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yes,
oh my God, that is dedication.
Dragon season 3 pissed me off so bad that I was like, let me go back to good quality TV.
It pissed me off so bad. I'm all set. Like, we did have some kind of good summer though. Summer TV, I feel like a little bit.
What was you watching?
I love Presumed Innocent.
Presumed Innocent was good.
Lady in the Lake.
I couldn't get through.
I tried that, but I couldn't
get
through it.
Everybody's saying that.
Couldn't get through it. And then it was set in Baltimore, and I was like, oh, okay, cute. But like that didn't help at all.
I know. It did get a little sci-fi. Everybody says that they couldn't get past like episode 4, and I was like, oh my God.
Oh,
like,
literally. It was like, I have started episode 4 and never finished.
Wow. Y'all are the 4th or 5th person to tell me that.
I'm all set.
Wow.
God bless that lady.
Yeah.
I'm trying to I just don't understand she just went on this crusade to find herself. Like, you leave your son
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, girl, mind your business.
They needed to do a little bit more character building with that. Like, I don't know. And then you just go start fucking the black man. Like, get out of here. Like, girl, good night. You having a whole midlife crisis. Meanwhile, you 25. Like, stop.
He was literally having a whole midlife crisis.
Like,
yeah, she definitely was.
It was very hard to sell that. I stopped being interested.
Damn. Okay. Well, the cheese stands alone.
What else did I watch?
Huntsville.
Love Island.
Love Island.
Yeah.
Let's not forget it was a Love Island summer.
Yeah, it was definitely a Love Island summer.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for a chat.
Yeah, let's go for a chat. Yes. It was definitely a Love Island
Avocado
summer.
toast.
Avocado toast. I can't believe that they're like have taken this and can be like influencers and do all this shit now either.
Yeah, it's interesting to watch.
If they had a Love Island when I was like 23 through 27,
I could see you doing that.
What?
Yeah.
I would have been on
I
the
could see that.
ass, honey.
I came here for love.
Just looking for a good time.
Oh my, yeah, because I think those are the people that did it the best because they just played the game. Yeah, it was good. And I was, I watched it like very, very late. The only episode I saw in real time was the finale, but yeah, it was good.
Damn.
It was the
We
only
was
episode.
watching it in France. That's how addicted we were.
Yeah, and y'all were. I was like, oh my god, and then I was still watching it, so I was like not watching it with y'all. I was going upstairs.
We were.
I knew every
morning. Every night.
3 a.m. I knew every person. I knew everything that was going to happen because I was not watching it in real time. But there was also so many goddamn episodes,
which I loved. Oh my gosh! Like a new episode came out every day but Wednesday.
No, that was too much for me. It took me I didn't finish it until maybe 2 weeks before the finale or something.
I didn't.
It took me forever
till the finale.
Like
I was a late.
It was
watching
forever.
Real time every night. Like, oh, it's 9 o'clock. Let's go to Peacock.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
That's what's up.
So, that's what's at Huntsville. She's kind of taking it this season.
Oh, I stopped watching Huntsville. Is it?
Oh no, Nell is like batshit crazy.
Oh, Nell on this trip.
Mel,
I'm about to watch it. I'm watching it tonight.
No, the older lady with the husband. What's her husband? Chris,
yeah.
Really, what happened? Actually, don't tell me.
She drunk. She drunk.
You think she's drunk? Or I literally was like, is she on a pill? Like she's something's wrong with her.
Well, I think she had a pill and mixed it with the drink.
I'm screaming. But
not
her.
on purpose.
Yeah.
No, the way she was very incoherent without giving anything away, G. Like,
not
was just
incoherent.
You're not making sense.
None.
So for anybody to come back with that, it's like, don't just pay her no mind. She's tired.
Yeah, like
that's what I would say.
No, she's bugging. What else came out?
Wow.
I don't know. TV Industry so far is really good.
Industry is good. Please tune in. Did you watch season 1?
It's really good. I have to watch it though. I have to watch
but
it
I noticed
tonight.
that Jon Snow was on whatever this new season is, because he's face on the and not I'm rewatching Game of Thrones, so I just be going on.
Oh, you didn't realize that was him?
I just realized that was him.
Yes, it's Jon Snow. Yeah,
I did not. I kept looking at his face and being like, "This man looks so familiar."
Kit, what's his real name? It's like Kit Harington or Haddington or something.
Yeah.
Kit, Kit H something. Yeah, he's really good in it too. He's really good in this season.
Which is why I didn't connect the dots.
I was just about to say it's probably why you also didn't realize it was him. He's really good in this. I feel like I only know him as Jon Snow.
Yasmin, this is her season. Like
it's absolutely. She's billed as. I feel like the billing it's her season. Like it's like Harper Who. No, she's the black girl was the main character the first 2 seasons. But
this is the second season.
There's 2 seasons.
This was the first season. It might be. But you give it a watch because I think HBO is positioning it now to be the successor to Succession.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. I actually think I like it better than Succession too. I really like it.
Wow. It's still kind of on my shit list.
You said HBO? Because
They
the
cancel
dragons.
all the good Black shows, you know?
I know.
And they aren't
They
investing
did.
in TV that speaks to us. You know, I think it's a very
Mhm.
clear message that they're sending. And I want to be in a focus group, or I want to lead a survey, you know, or write a letter.
You want to something. You were definitely on to something.
What show did they
That's why I
cancel?
canceled my subscription, and thank God for Didi. He's letting me use his. But that was why. Thank you. A friend.
No,
Okay.
you
A
can use
friend
it whenever
indeed.
you want.
A
You can
friend,
use it whenever
okay?
you
Because
want.
I've been running that thing in the ground. But the second they cancel rap shit, I cancel my fucking shit.
Oh, that's
It was
right. They
like
did cancel,
a
and rap shit was.
they canceled a whole bunch of shows, and I was like,
It was
all
all
right,
the Issa shows because they canceled Sweet Life too.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, Sweet Life. Yeah.
no
I don't know
shade.
why they did Issa.
I am a fair person that deserved to be canceled.
Sweet Life Sweet Life should have never started.
It should have been canceled, but rap shit deserved
Look,
one more season at the very
They
bare.
did. They needed to
it
write
did.
the story.
Yeah,
It
Please.
did. It was really good. No,
they
I really,
played in
really
our
like rap shit.
faces.
Yeah. I did. Well, I mean, America is also just the reality
reverting
TV
back.
show.
Yeah,
So, I mean, you really don't. I feel like what is happening right now is old people's like reality TV
yeah,
because it's literally like a joke.
yeah.
Because with the oh my god, the last time we recorded, I don't think we definitely need a politics as usual segment. Look, it's giving segment, okay? Like,
I mean, it
segment.
really needs its own episode, but we'll
lot
settle
has
with a segment.
We'll start with the
Last time
segment, and
we
right, we can
recorded,
break out.
Joe Biden was still running.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Still,
But that's why I said I don't
running.
think Kamala was the front, or not even front runner. Yeah, she was not the Democratic
She wasn't in the
candidate.
conversation,
No.
right?
Was not.
Like,
Can you imagine though? Like, yeah, you're like, okay, this could potentially happen, and then you're like, oh shit, wait a minute, oh, this is happening.
Wonder, like, if she was preparing herself in the back end. Like, I don't think that it was as, you know, I know that we knew about it when we knew about it, but I don't think that was when she knew about it or when she started to prepare herself. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm sure they had like I would
Yeah.
like to think at least that they had
Yeah.
early discussions on what that could potentially look like. You know, when he was stuttering or not talking
Not in a
on
shy
debates and
way,
whatnot.
But yeah, I just
Yeah, I would think that they would, be floating that as a potential that something is going to happen. And
yeah.
I feel like, so much has then since happened. I cannot even keep up. And y'all would be proud of me. I have been paying way more attention to what the fuck is going on.
okay.
Bust.
I mean,
No.
because you have to, right? Like it's a beautiful thing that's happening right now with Kamala in the sense that a Black woman is on a major ticket for the president of the United States. So I'm gonna just start there, right?
Yeah.
Like even watching the DNC and watching her speech, I got emotional because someone like her, I shouldn't say shouldn't be on the ticket for that, but like wouldn't see themselves on the ticket for that. Like we didn't see this happen, and you got Hillary Clinton as part of the DNC speaking and to a standing ovation, right? Because we saw what happened with her twice, and so to have a Black woman probably be president of the United States is a major thing. Like,
Yeah.
and she's Black, right? Like. There's a clip right now going viral of her talking about making her collard
Them
greens.
I know.
And her at the bakery getting something sweet. And niggas love something sweet. Like,
Release me from the shackles, Lord. As I
Release me.
Baby, I got a red velvet cake downstairs that I'm going to tear up soon as we finish. Okay? So love something sweet, but I just before we even dive into the mess of anything, I just have to say that because HBCU grad, divine sorority member, it's just amazing to see.
Yeah,
it is amazing. No, it truly is, and I think when it first got announced, I was definitely not hopeful. Right? It was kind of like, this is crazy. We're really doomed.
You saw that
I
campaign.
did. It got me. I was like, freedom, freedom, I can't move. Listen, it got me. Freedom, cut me loose. I ain't never watched no damn Democratic conventions, okay? And
And not all 4 days.
I was watching every damn speech, everything, having conversations.
And if there was a lift, because I've never watched.
It had to be. It literally had to be. Like I was in the airport and I think it was like last week, whatever day that it was the third day of the convention. Mm-hmm. And I was talking to this guy who grew up in New Jersey, but was from Africa. And we kind of like get into it just about, voting. And it was like a white guy behind me. And I could tell the white guy was definitely like, trying to listen to what we both had to say. And he was, like, I think, unfortunately, like a lot of Black men are just kind of like, yeah, I'm not going to vote, for a multitude of reasons and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, literally. I'm like, blah, 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 blah.
To those dumb Black men, I say do your research.
Yeah, literally. I mean, and I guess there's a part of me that can kind of get it, but I, overall don't get it. And I'm like telling him, like he was almost late for his flight. And I was like, but you need to go and you need to watch the speeches at least. Like I literally was like, you need to go educate yourself.
Wait, you said he was from Africa?
Yeah, he moved here when he was 7. So, I don't know where his citizenship lies or whatever, but he was just on some like, oh,
there's a lot of
everybody should move back
around giving opinion and they can't cast a vote.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm sure he probably has U.S. citizenship, so he can vote. And I'm like, look, well, nigga, everybody can't be Marcus Garvey and go back to Donald. So, like, while we're here and we're sitting in JFK, while we're sitting in Queens, I behoove you to at least do some work and figure this out. Like, I feel like I would have before this not probably been so inclined to have this conversation. But yeah, I'm fired up. What is do something?
Because I ain't gonna
do something.
Do something. Like literally do something. Yes, we can do something.
G, what you about to say?
It's gonna be real ignorant.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
As you chew ice.
The conservative side of me is on some build that wall type shit. No shade to nobody. But that is the conservative.
Yo, shut up. Type shit is the men's period, y'all. Also,
it is
type shit. Yeah.
So it's very interesting for me to hear somebody like him have this, like, this belief when it's like the Democratic Party, they're a little bit way too loose on the immigration for me, and that's actually beneficial for you. That's how you even got here. No shade. So you want to entertain somebody who doesn't even want you here, who doesn't want you to have the opportunity for you to bring family members here. It's just very weird to me.
Yeah, it's literally, it's ignorant.
Pull up the fucking ladder behind you, which that could very much also be him.
Yeah, it's very, I always just think it's like a very ignorant stance. Like I was at dinner on Friday and it like came up and it was with my great aunt and it's like a boy that was like 31. And I was like, Lord, she about to light in his ass. Cause you definitely can't tell no 79-year-old woman that,
No, because if you're 79, that 60 years ago to the year, the Civil Rights Act for voting was passed, right?
Exactly.
Where they can no longer prohibit people that look like you, young man, from being able to go to the voting booth. And so even thinking about that, like there's so many little nuances like that with this election this year, where 60 years to 1964, the Civil Rights Act allowing people to vote, as well as the day that is the inauguration is the same day that Martin Luther King gave his I Have a Dream speech.
Really? So I don't think I knew that.
So it's like all of these like through lines, right, around Black Americans in this country being able to vote, being able to speak in a public forum like the national, what is it, the Lincoln Memorial, and be president. Mm-hmm. It's like the antithesis of the story.
But that in and of itself, and I get it, right?
Yes,
but that in and of itself for me is, but it is. It is. Like,
but I think people are like they're negating that, right?
Yeah.
Big deal. And then using this like well, when she was attorney general, she was locking the niggas up.
Yeah. Or I think it's like the picking, you know, and then and to be honest, I don't even know if niggas even know that much and know that far. I think it's just like, oh, what, you know, what is each part? Like, yes, it might be a lesser of the two evils, but it's like we can see with I think what also no one's understanding is like this isn't even just like a 4-year thing, but an 8-year thing. And how like when you knock up whatever shorty that you knocking up and then you can't even go get in a damn abortion, yes, it does actually affect you. There are things, if you want to start a small business and you can't get a loan, like all of these things that actually, and I could tell, you know, he had money or whatever. I'm literally just talking about this gentleman in particular. All these things that no, but maybe your money is not going to get you out of this. Like it's not. It's just like I said. It's just very, very. It is just like a very ignorant cop out to me.
You know, it's very interesting about like hearing people say that alone, because technically, I have a uncle who was quote unquote a victim under her, and I say that very loosely because he committed a crime against my aunt, his wife, for murder. It's actually a true, like it's on True Crime. You can like watch a TV show about it and everything. It's like really fucking crazy. And he challenged it, went to the Supreme Court in the state of California, where she was the DA who was also a part of this judicial committee for this specific crime. And his appeal was denied. But, you know, I still don't believe that he did it, but the law said that he did. And those are the type of crimes for the people that she was putting away. Like people who committed murder against women, people who were victimizing women, like children, like stuff like that.
Children, yeah, women,
like,
yeah.
You know, it wasn't like she was out here on this crusade of like, let me put all the black men in jail. And that's how they
drug possession and
that's the drama behind it. And it's also very interesting to me when people, or specifically black men, say these things about her, about not wanting to vote for her and wanting to vote for Trump and all this, when the Republican Party, as it stands, they are positioning the whole like 3/5 clause from the Constitution of black people not being referenced as a full human.
I was just about to say, child, I'm not picking cotton next to some of y'all niggas. Like, so, because that's at this rate
that up now to the Supreme Court, like, so she can't potentially win. And it's just like, what are we? And that's what you want to vote for? Like,
what literally, what are we talking about?
Turn it on.
Turn this on. Turn it on, please. Like, turn it on.
Turn it on.
No, it's very sick. I have no words. It just, you know, I hadn't had to up my smoke intake, you know. So a shout out to Backwoods.
Okay.
New flavors.
One thing about it, they're gonna have them new flavors. Limited edition flavor.
Limit.
You already know.
You already know.
Okay, we got that dark berry.
Girl, yes. Come on. I'm trying to maybe the thing that make you say yes. The dark berry, the chocolate, it's so many flavors. The resealable bags, like
you already knew what I was about to talk about.
Like it's the ingenuity for me.
I feel like Tia Kemp right now.
Why?
You got to move that tongue a little bit more to be Tia.
I'm trying to move my tongue right.
There you go. Do it so fast.
You already know.
She does do it so fast. It's literally the ingenuity for me, because it makes you. It literally, all of it makes me want to holler, child.
This tastes amazing. It tastes just like berry.
Come on.
Like I put it on my lip, and I was like,
I know it's. Listen, I feel like it's for the demure girls. It's for the cutesy. Also, niggas not knowing the word demure, I don't understand that. I know we are a little late. But I just do not understand why everybody's acting like demure is also a new word. What the fuck?
Yeah.
New Webster Dictionary.
Turn this on.
Yeah.
George. Also, let's even George Bush left a lot of you niggas behind. Like, and when everybody, okay, there are so many children left behind.
Sure.
Every time that whole conversation about demure, and I'm like, what? Like, me and Kenny literally had a TikTok a month before all this saying, and it's funny, Kenny was like, remember why you were invited? And I was like, the girls are not giving demure. And literally, I was like, damn, if we would have put, if I would have actually used my TikTok.
Maybe she saw your TikTok and was like, ooh.
Okay.
I'm not going to hold you. I swear. I was like, Kenny, did she see? I'm literally doing my lips. And like, Lauren is twerking next to me. And I was like, it's not giving demure. It is not. I was like, the girls are not
This was
giving
on the
classy.
boat, right?
This is on the boat. Yeah. And I was like, it's not giving demure. And then a month later, I'm like, I didn't even know. And Kenny's like, yeah, we made it the whole TikTok about this. I was like, we did? I was like, did we post it? Shit.
And I mean, I love that moment for her too, because it's like she's changing the lives of people around her and being able to pay for her transition surgery.
Yeah.
Like it's beautiful when things like that happen to good people.
Yeah, and so quick. Like it was so quick. That was actually bonkers. I remember I do love me some damn TikTok.
I'm
And
like,
so
what do her DMs look like? Because
I know.
how are you able to sift through what's real, what's not, and like respond and get these sponsorships? Because I know left and right it's
It was like it felt like the same week those sponsorships were happening. I was like,
Oh,
she
it
was in New
was.
York. I said, oh, when the brand started using it, it was like, all right, enough. And then somebody else trademarked the word.
This is disgusting. Y'all
Yeah,
so thirsty for a trend. Like, relax.
so thirsty
make-
for a trend.
Dawn.
So thirsty for a trend.
So
It's
I was
just-
like, let me do a search in my email to see which brands use the word demure to like get me to buy something.
oh, I know Fashion Nova has something that was like very cutesy demure summer.
I don't subscribe, so I don't even know if there's
I don't
anything.
either, but I feel like I know
I
they
could see
do.
Fenty used demure.
I'm dead. I can see that.
The Apollo used demure.
How? Please use
It's
it in a sentence.
It says flash sale, very demure, very Apollo. As they were
Okay.
selling tickets
Enough.
for upcoming shows. Go off, Apollo.
Enough.
Hop on a moment.
Not the Apollo. I expect more from you.
You do.
Like, I literally expect more from you, Apollo.
Damn.
That sounds like you talking to Phaedra ex-husband Apollo.
Okay.
Yeah. Get away from me with this, Apollo.
Who's coming back to Housewives? So I'm love to see.
Who is?
Phaedra? Ain't she coming back?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant Apollo. I was like, what?
Oh,
No, he's on
Damn.
some show though. He was on Married to Medicine.
yeah.
Oh, Phaedra gonna keep a little reality TV show check. Married to Medicine. They said, okay, you ain't married to no damn medicine. Get your ass back on it. So Kenya is no longer on.
No.
She got the boot.
Wow. Damn.
I mean,
That's crazy.
revenge porn. Come on, sister. You better.
Wait, that's what she did?
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah, to one of the cast members, allegedly.
Oh, I missed that. Oh yeah, that's.
I mean, it already was on the internet, but
she shared it.
She shared it.
Like retweeted it or something.
No, I think she like presented it, like had printouts of it at an event of hers, and like
I was like, this is who she really is.
Yeah.
One of those moments.
Oh my God. Oh, Kenya, you're smarter than that.
You're smarter.
Cynthia.
It was getting nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, very nasty.
Yeah.
Very rude.
I didn't think
Oh my
that she
God.
should have been reprimanded for that. But I'm like,
wow. So this new season is going to be who?
Portia?
Yeah, Portia.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so Portia, Phaedra.
I
Is
don't know
Candy
the
on
new
it?
girls.
Candy's not.
A new girl.
No, Candy.
Wow.
That's why they
Okay, well, I'm gonna tap.
because Candy left. She left on her own accord. But
They needed an OG. Okay.
Phaedra wouldn't have been brought back.
That's interesting. Okay. I think I mean, the last season was horrible. I could tap back in.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap.
Watching Dubai recently.
Really?
I don't know if y'all watched Dubai at all.
I'm like,
girls.
no. I mean, I could Miami, all of them. I'm just listen, I'm actually I've had an amazing summer, but I'm kind of excited to just chillax. Maybe I will start Dubai and chill out and like sit.
You need to start. There's a lot of TV out. No need.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like,
Yeah.
but I'll watch the rest. I
It's
will.
definitely given like because 6 Absolutely so.
Dubai.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait for fall TV. Oh, I can't wait to just be in the house, child.
It's a little crisp in the air. And we had a little crisp in the air like last week, but then it went back up to 95 degrees.
It says like
Yeah, literally.
Literally.
No, but I'm not ready. I feel like it's giving Indian summer. I'm not trying to rush it. Summer ends what? September 21st.
You know, once September hits, September 1st.
I know everybody's like Labor Day.
Season.
Exactly. I know it's given Labor Day, but like no. But I'm excited for fall too.
Yeah.
Literally spooky season, little cabins, all that jazz. I'm excited.
It's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
What are you most excited about for the fall?
I guess, like literally doing cutesy stuff like that. I want to do the little getaway house. I want to do one of those.
That's why they have really bad service.
Oh, that's fine. I don't need to talk to
Think
nobody.
about
Also, wait, I can't go on a busy work weekend.
Right. Think about that. There's really bad service. They do that on purpose.
They do it on purpose.
Really?
That's the point. Yeah. To get away, bitch. It's called Getaway House.
It's called Getaway House.
It's to unplug.
Okay, so I definitely have to do that on the end of the day Friday. Okay, cool, noted. And I will leave Sunday. Yeah, there's no way I could do that on a Thursday.
No,
no way. There's no way. Okay, I kind of stand that. Be like, oh, I can't hear. I don't have any service. Yeah, just like little cutesy fall time stuff. With my little boo.
Whoa.
Dropping a bomb. Drop on the clues bombs for TT. We ain't got no bombs.
I'm dead. No, I feel like April was like a lot. And I will say that it's funny. I think I implore anybody, I think. I know I couldn't get it out. No, I just implore, shut the hell up. I implore anybody, I think, who is like on the fence, about, I think, when you just know something it's like past its due date and it should end and you're like scared and nervous and da da da. And it's really been like great. I mean, I've been very open, been very open, and it's been very great. It's been very healthy and fun. And I'm having a good time.
I love that.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly.
Emphasis on
healthy
and a good time, because usually those
go
together. Usually, it'd be
exactly
good time or healthy.
It's literally they do not. Yeah, they typically don't go together. To be like, wow, it's healthy, and I think it has like. I definitely do want to get in therapy. I think there's things that I've like even had to do some self-reflection on my own and like, damn, why was I putting up with that shit or this and that and but which again, like I said, I think is healthy that, a healthy relationship will kind of mirror some things back to you.
Yeah.
So it's been, it's been real demure in my Glorilla. It's been real demure. It's given Love Island.
Shout out to Big
Love Island Cartagena. It was a great time.
Oh yes, how was Cartagena? You had some wonderful photos.
So much fun.
That's
a little bit that we got.
Not the little bit that we got. What?
Yeah.
I was like, one night I
think you were present, and that's what matters.
I was, and it was going to be the same thing, like food and this,
everything.
Like, but I was very, yeah, exactly. I was very present.
Let me stop.
And I was honestly also, I'm reading, I've read that book so much. I'm reading A Love Song for Ricky Wilde, and if there was any chance that I was by the pool, I wasn't even taking a nap. I was reading that goddamn book. Like I was reading so much, and I was drinking, and I was reading, and then we would go to dinner. And then I would come back. I was reading some more. Like it was so easy, and it was like.
Did y'all read together? Like obviously separate books, but
yeah. We're both actually reading the same author, like Tia Williams. But it was like ease. It was, I really had and I like got on the plane and was like, oh my God, like this is kind of crazy be going away after 2 months. But I was like, I hope this is fine. Like, I hope we're not going to kill each other. And it was great. I had a great time.
That's when you know, like when you go on vacation with somebody, that is what will tell you.
That will be the quickest indicator of like, oh, we can't, like there was this one beach club we went to, and it was, y'all, the beach club should actually be ashamed of themselves for having this on the tour. Like, should be ashamed. It was so, I asked for a towel and there were stains on the towel, and I was like, oh I can't do this. Like, I absolutely cannot. Like, I didn't even touch anything. Like, I was literally sitting on like a wooden bench because I refused to like touch anything that had cloth on it, because I was like deathly afraid that there was gonna be like a bed bug or something like that. Oh, it was so nasty. It was so gross, like so gross. But other than that, that was the only thing. That was the only thing.
It looked
Well, that's something small.
Yeah, exactly. It was small, so I was like it could have been worse, but you know.
Wow, I'm happy for you.
Thanks.
I'm happy for
I'm
you.
happy for me too.
Because you deserve the world, you know?
And I
Not
think
just because
everybody,
of
not
what,
everybody, but
yeah, not just because of what happened in April either, just like you as an individual.
Everybody.
yeah. No, yeah, it's been, I really have, like, seriously, I've had such an amazing, amazing summer. I truly have. It's been great. And that's why I said I want to just continue it out, you know, for the rest of the year.
Yes, come on, fall, winter.
Fall, winter. Yeah, fall, winter. We can also talk about, I almost feel like, I feel like we do have to talk about that damn Cam Newton though.
I've seen the clips here and there of him just speaking some off the wall stuff, but I haven't really like dived into his irrational thinking as it pertains to marriage, divorce, and the number of kids he wants.
Did you watch the clip?
One of them, yeah.
I mean, I know sometimes you should have the full context, but
Yes,
I felt like
yes.
I did not need it.
No, I don't know that I would ever watch a full interview of that.
I mean, I think it was like 2 hours long or something like that. And I think at this point, everybody's seen the clip, and, you know, the Dr. Brian kind of like ate him up. I feel like, and I think him uploading like this 41-year-old single woman, you know, whatever the clip is that he uploaded. I just, some men, when they achieve status and money, I just don't know why you think you are above reproach and just decency. And it's like, you clearly found the right person, you know. And look, and if Jazzy, that comedian girl or whatever her name is, if she likes that, you know, like, I think she literally was just like, I love to serve, you know. And I am definitely you know, I'm going to be like, not even going to be, I'm a like giver and make sure you're good and this and that. I don't know. To me, it's more nurturing, I guess. I
Yeah,
don't know if the word serve is just like a little triggering. But yes, I would always make sure my partner is good, like
yeah.
in all things. But to just like make these claims, I just was like, what the fuck is going on in that house? Is this bitch brainwashed? Like, that's how I also then felt, was like, I just love to serve and like this and that. And yes, like I said, I think it is amazing to want to do, like, he comes home and, you know, he been practicing, you got hot, whatever it is, you got hot towels. I love it. But I almost feel like putting it on display like that, I'm like, girl, you trying to convince yourself of something else because this nut has like sold you, you know, whatever his belief is. Like, I just do not understand how men, and I get it, right? Marriage is a sanctified, you know, covenant between your family
But
or
that
you
don't
and
mean
God and this and that.
like
But I don't understand how
belittling
you,
yourself.
but I also just don't understand how you can just spread your seed and have multiple children and not think about marriage. Like, no one wants to go into a marriage and get it annulled or get a divorce, but it
I feel like
happens,
having a
unfortunately.
child is harder than being married.
Exactly. I would think that, right? If I got married
I think that's
tomorrow,
probably harder.
yeah, and it's like, you know what, this is not working. Whatever. Okay, well, we let's cut our losses. But having to co-parent with a man for the rest of our lives. I
Who's also co-parenting with other people.
Who's also co-parenting with other people.
Other people, not just another woman. There's more than one. Right?
I don't know. I do not want to sign up for that. And I don't know why. And I've heard this logic before. And I literally I don't know. Sometimes I'm really, really just afraid of, the dynamic of relationships. Obviously that is not everybody's. I know I have a couple of friends that just got engaged last weekend. That is not everybody's, situation. So I'm not going to make this as a widespread thing, but I do think that there are a lot of men that actually do relate to what Cam said. And that is very scary to me.
Right.
Like I said, you would rather spread your seed as opposed to, and again, it has to be healthy. I'm not advocating being married just to say that just to say that we did it. But it's like, you are building, you can't be everywhere at once. You cannot put 7 kids to bed in 4 different homes at the same time.
No. And think about the kids, bro. That's the thing. Like the example you're using, because I think I need to wrap up soon to put my own kid to bed. And it's like that, right? Like you can't be in 3 different households at the same time. And so the one that you're in, the other kids are missing out.
Exactly.
Because of you made a conscious decision that you didn't want just one woman to have your child.
It's just nuts. And then he's talking about he wants more. It's like, for what?
Yeah.
Like, are you even, and he could be an amazing dad, I don't know, right? I probably should have watched the full thing before I, say that. He could be an amazing dad, but you also are just one person. That
Right.
fact still remains. Even if you're the best
Right.
dad in the world, again, you cannot be at multiple homes during bedtime for everybody. Like
No.
it's fucking sick. Like actually,
No.
it's actually very sick. I just want I just want better for everybody.
That's it. Don't people just want happiness?
Low key, I need for my black men to do a little better too. I want better. I think everybody needs to do better.
Yeah.
But I really need my black men to do better. And it is not I'm not, again, like trying to make a slight or anything, but like I'm just thinking about the man, of the not voting stuff, and like it's just tiring.
Yeah.
Especially men with money and broke men too, but it don't even matter.
It don't even matter.
It doesn't matter.
Men, step it up.
I'm gonna need the men to step it up.
Please.
We're crying. I can hear your heart crying out for me. Okay?
Well, that's what they're not doing no more. They're not crying out. They're not singing in the street in the rain. They're not throwing rocks out a window.
Listen to Boyz II Men, Bending D. That song has such an arc of, they had solutions. I'm going to swallow my pride, say I'm sorry. Stop pointing fingers. The blame is on me. I want a new life and I want it with you. Like they had solutions. Even I was listening to 112. I don't know why I went down like a rabbit hole of like boy bands today. And the writing, the pen, the story arcs, bring that back.
Well, you done went down another whole tangent just in terms of male R&B, but yes, as well, because that in turn trickles down to the men, because not necessarily this is people that they idolize, but this is the music that they consume. So this is the thing that they're supposed to be doing. The music that they consume basically call black women bitches, hoes, tricks, whatever the fuck type shit. And that is what it. Don't get me started, y'all.
I don't want to do. Yeah. Oh, we're about to go on another tangent. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. Right. I'm gonna put a pin in that right now.
It's so nice to be back.
Oh, we're back. I'm like, oh yeah, we're back.
It's so nice to be. I do miss this because there's just so much that's going on.
I know we can't even cover it all.
Next week.
So I know, because I think I do want us to definitely delve into what is happening politically.
Oh yeah. We could do a whole episode into that.
I definitely want to see it, especially as election,
Oh, and I misspoke earlier. I said that the inauguration date was on the day of the I Have a Dream speech, when that was not the case. It was actually on MLK Day.
Got it. Okay.
Yes, I misspoke.
Got it.
You made it this far.
But no, listen, it's still a date. It's still a date. Well, the quote is, the true test of your faith is when you don't understand anything at all and still trust God. It's easy to trust when all things go well, but real, I don't know what that word says. Okay,
Say
sorry.
it out for me.
AITI. That's a typo.
AITI.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what that is. IT?
It's easy to trust when all goes well, but real IT shows up. Oh my God, I
That's
cannot believe it. When
wrong.
everything falls apart and you still believe. Y'all get the gist, shit. I don't know what the hell they was trying to say right there. Faith is not about knowing the plan. It's about trusting that God has one, even if you can't see it. Let's
There we
just go
go.
with that. There we go. I'm sorry, y'all. IT. Oh my God. I actually posted that too, y'all. I did not see that damn word. Trusting when you can't see. It's the hardest part.
That's the antithesis of faith.
Antithesis of faith.
That is what faith
Trusting
is
when you
based.
cannot see.
Yeah,
Very, very hard.
yeah.
Very
So
hard.
we gotta practice that more and more and more.
Every day, baby. Every day. Oof. Every day. Every day.
Well, TT, it's been real.
Go
Yeah,
take your
G
baby
had to
girl.
drop, but you know
She
we'll
had to
be
go
back
take care of
next
her
week.
baby boy. You go take care of your baby
Okay.
girl.
Think I'm missing back time.
Oh.
It's all good. She's coming around to back time. It was a little bit of a shock in the beginning, but
Okay.
now she's getting a little bit used to the water and the whole
Okay.
thing. But initially, it was like, "What is this?" So screaming.
Yeah, what is it? Oh my gosh.
But she's getting a little used to
Oh
it
my
now.
gosh. I love it.
And can't wait for you to meet her.
I cannot wait. Soon come.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Holla.
Bye.
Bye.